can make it happen. I can make it happen. No more yapping. Time to stop yapping. In a world full of trapping. Trying to do the right thing and make these dreams real.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, today we're going to be talking about the controversial Miss Chlöe Bailey. And the only reason why I'm calling her controversial is because the only thing that people love to talk about now is her big old butt. And while I don't have a problem with her showing her ass and expressing her sexuality and her inner femininity, I am excited to see what she has to offer, because for her last two singles that she's released, the first being Have Mercy, which I considered a bop. It was pretty catchy, it was a nice beat, you know, it was really interesting, and it was a nice way for her to showcase her vocal capabilities. And then with her her newest single, it is called Treat Me Like I Treat Me. I think that expresses her sexuality in the way that she wanted to express it, while also conveying a message that just shows people that, you know, at the end of the day, you need to find somebody who's going to treat you like you treat yourself, or you can always move on and go on to another fish in the sea, or you can always just be happy by yourself. You know, it's a really positive message, and I feel like it can just go with any setting. So I just really appreciate Chlöe for being who she is and just allowing herself to express music in the way she does it with no filter. Just be 1,000% honest. The only reason why people classify Chlöe Bailey as being a controversial person is because of the way that she carries herself on social media. Now, granted, it may be a little bit extra, but who's to say that extra isn't her personality? I feel like sometimes I could be very extra, and that's just me. And if you don't like it, you don't have to follow me. It's as simple as that. And I just really feel like Chlöe Bailey is a very talented woman, and she has been through a lot. Imagine growing up in the public eye and having to always pretend to be something that you're not. I mean, granted, you know, you grew up in a religious household and you uphold all of these morals and you start to be this person who you think you are, but in reality, you're only what your parent allowed you to be. And that's the case for a lot of African Americans and, you know, just Black Americans like myself. You know, sometimes we forget that we can't express ourselves in the way that we want to express it because we're so busy living in our parents or our grandparents or our aunt or our uncles, whoever's our caretakers shadow. And, you know, it can take a toll on a person because, you know, you think that this person is just this one thing because of how they started off in their career. And then 2, 4, 5, 6 years later down the line, they come out expressing who they truly are behind closed doors, and y'all go to bashing and dragging and talking about how she's this Christian girl who sold her soul because she's expressing herself in the way that she knows and she likes to do it. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that there's something wrong with people always coming on social media giving an opinion that's not needed and it wasn't warranted. No, nobody asked you guys to come on and express how you feel about Chlöe and how she decides to portray herself online. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And at the end of the day, guys, we have to remember that any kind of promo is good promo. Whether you like the content, whether you don't like it, whether you hating her, dragging her, it's going to be good for her regardless. People tend to forget that it's so easy to come on social media and to just project how much you don't like yourself and how much you wish that you can express yourself and how envious and jealous you are because somebody else gets to do and express themselves in the way that they want to do that. You know, sometimes we have to remember that there's nothing stopping us from expressing ourselves and to be who we 100% authentically and truly are. There is nothing wrong with coming out to the world and being your true self. You know, a lot of people find that it's easier to be this mold that other people make them out to be or other people perceive them as. They tend to take on those characteristics and stick to it and become that one person. And, you know, I think that change is a great thing, and I feel like without change you're just going to be stagnant and you're just never going to grow. You know, at the end of the day, whether you're comfortable or whether you're uncomfortable, that change is going to come to shift the setting that you're in and to allow you to become the best version of yourself. And I don't think that a lot of people realize that, and I think that some people really need to have a wake-up call because I honestly feel like if you feel like this girl is your representation, she's talented, she can dance, she produces her own music, she's an actress, she's great in all these different things. But when it comes to her showing her body, and people feel like she's doing the most and she's seeking attention. Well, if you feel like she's not a good representation for the youth or for you, why don't you go on stage and go make the representation look good for you and the youth and how you want it to look? And it's easy to talk, but when it's time to get on that stage and time to really show why you love to do this, and to show that you are that bitch and you are that superstar, a lot of bitches gonna start talking. It's easy to go on your phone and tweet and talk about how, oh, she could have improved on this, and this. Okay, well, get your ass on that stage and let's see what the fuck you can do. But you're not gonna do it though, because it's not that easy. It takes a hell of a person to dare to be different, to dare to get on that stage, and to dare to entertain even if no one's clapping. Whether it's one person in the audience, whether it's 1,000 people in the audience, whether it's 100,000 people in the audience, at the end of the day, it's not going to be easy, and all you can do is just be your authentic self. And I feel like that's just going to be the takeaway for today, because it's just getting really tired. Like, at the end of the day, like, these people are human too, and they're gonna make mistakes, and at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they can do to get their name pushed out there. And if her showing her voluptuous shape and showing how beautiful she is and expressing her femininity and her sexuality is going to garner and catch people's attention, which it does, then guess what? That's what the fuck she's gonna do. And no, she's not Beyonce. No, she's not her sister HIII. She's Chlöe motherfucking Bailey, born on July 1st. She's a Cancer. So stop trying to tell this 23-year-old woman who she is when y'all don't even know how it feels to walk in her motherfucking shoes. Like, this woman has been through so much in the past decade that she's been in the industry, because people won't allow her to grow and to be her full authentic self. She's not just this Christian woman that you guys thought that you knew. Yes, that was a part of her, but at the end of the day, that's not her entire being. And who's to say that you can't be Christian and in tune with your sexuality? There's nothing wrong with you being religious and also being 100% with your sexuality and being authentic with your needs and what you want out of a relationship or what you want to post on social media. Who the fuck are you people to tell people what they can and they can't post? Y'all really are out here, y'all not working jobs, y'all just talking shit about people online, y'all have nothing else better to do, and half the time when you're talking shit online, you're just talking shit because it's something that you wish that you could do, but you don't have the courage or the guts to fucking do it. And it's really pathetic how people can get on social media and talk down to somebody because y'all feel like she didn't do enough for you. And so what if she did sell her soul? She's living her life and doing everything that she wanted to do, and at the end of the day, it's really not our business because it doesn't affect us. We're still gonna watch her, whether we're talking about her, criticizing her, ridiculing her, or praising her. We're still talking about her and giving her. I don't know if y'all noticed, but no shade, y'all's opinions is not really gonna change how I go to sleep at night. I'm gonna go to sleep at night and I'm gonna knock the fuck out. I'm gonna astral project, I'm gonna lucid dream, and I'm gonna enjoy my sleep. Your opinion isn't gonna stop me from casting my light and doing what it is that I came here to do. Y'all are just so miserable and hateful, and I just respect and I appreciate people like Chlöe and HIII so much because they are just very authentic to who they are, whether it comes to their locks, whether it comes to how they express themselves vocally, whether it comes to how they produce their music and how they want to convey a message to us as their fans. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm just gonna end it right there. You guys got the point of the video. I just hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are enjoying life. I just hope you're doing well. Lately I've been MIA, but I had life going on, and I'm still here. If you want to follow me on TikTok, I post on there frequently. My TikTok is at Mythicalzion. I'll drop the link down below, so make sure you follow me. I hope you guys like that new intro that I just made, and I hope you guys don't like this new outro that you're about to see because I worked really hard on it, and it wasn't easy, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more tech savvy and be a little more inviting when it comes to my thumbnails and when it comes to my intro, my outro, because I want people to see that, and I want you to know that, bitch, if I can do it, ho, you could do it too, because when it comes to me, it's not laziness, but it just comes as Oh, I don't have the money to do it. Well, guess what? You don't need the money. Start doing your research. If you need help, bitch, DM me. Talk to me. I will help you out. I will tell you where I got my stuff from. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great night, great evening, whatever time frame it is for you. And we will keep in touch. Jonathan out. Peace.